Oh, hey there, OneChurch.ca. Have you ever wondered why so many of the things that are good for us are also things we would just rather avoid in our lives? You know what I'm talking about. Anything from cleaning out the car or the truck to fixing that dripping faucet or that crack in the drywall. Maybe something more important like having that conversation that you know needs to happen, but you know isn't going to be a lot of fun. Even something basic like eating more vegetables and getting more exercise. Now, some of those things may come more easily to you, or maybe you have an entirely different list of things that you avoid, and none of those things made your list. But depending on our skills or our character, some of these make for a fairly heavy weight to lift, while others may seem a fair bit lighter. But regardless of the task or the objective, there is a smart way to handle things. Lift too little, and you'll never make any real progress. Oh, you might get that thing done. You might be able to check it off your to-do list. But it won't be any easier next time because you won't have built any muscle in that area. On the other hand, if you lift too much, if you overexert yourself, you can end up injuring yourself. And that means a serious setback for whatever progress you might have made up to this point. Instead, we need to be wise. We need to intentionally choose to do the things that we know are difficult, but we know that they're healthy. Then we need to be sure that we do enough that we grow without throwing our backs out. I want to share a clip with you from Pastor Darren Latham, who pastors Broadway Church in Vancouver. Pastor Darren applies this point so perfectly to the Advent conspiracy and our Clean Water Project. Let's check out that clip from Pastor Darren Latham.
This is the bench press. I'm told this is in total 75 pounds, including the bar. That's nothing for a guy like me. So a bench press, it's a simple concept. You sit on the bench, and with this weight, you lay back here, and the weight is, gravity is pulling down, so it's coming down, and it wants to stay here. But you push against it, and you resist, and you push against. And see, that's bench press. They clapped in the first service, just saying. Anyway, no. It's too late. So, you push against it, you resist it. And here's the thing. Gravity wants to come down, it wants to stay right there. I want to hold on to this bar right there, it's easier. But I push against it, I resist. And it wants to come down, this is easier, but I push against it. And here's the thing, the more I push against it, the stronger I'm going to get. Okay, with that in mind, now let's take this to another level. I'm not going to add more weight, but instead of thinking of this as weight, think of it as money. It's the same principle applies. Giving is an antidote for materialism. I have wealth and riches and money in my life, and so do you. We all have it to some degree. And the reality is, it's easier to hold on to it. Ah, yes, to just keep it there. That's more comfortable. But I need to give. I need to push it away. It's easier to do this. And the more I have, the heavier it is and the harder it is, it seems, to push away. But if I keep giving, if I keep pushing away, I'm going to get stronger. That's the principle of giving.